why geopolitics is relevant, and why we need to think about the impact of geopolitical competition. Who are the leaders in AI? Then we have the United States and China, which are at the front of this race, but it's quite interesting that we have also the UAE in the list of the top 10 actors at the global level, in particular also thanks to the great job of the UAE ecosystem, starting from the leadership, but also including the academia and also the research actors and the business actors, such as, for instance, at TII is one of the leaders at the international level, and also the Falcon is listed as a competitor to the existing LLM, open source LLM at the world level. AI is very, let's say, power is included in the power of a state, as it can be used as an influence or maybe as a power to lead the competition. We know that some state-sponsored groups are using our capabilities for negative purpose, for instance, to increase misinformation, to increase coding discover vulnerabilities, to increase malware capabilities, to increase, for instance, social engineering attacks, etc. They said, we know that some state-sponsored or state-affiliated actors are using our capabilities, but they like to say that how they resolve the problem. They say only we know the problem, but they avoid to say that, okay, we are here to fix this problem. We have these two nice guys that are fighting together, each other, and then we have the European Union on the back that is trying to play a role in this context. Then we have the European Union, which a very interesting approach, regulation first. The second approach is by United States. For US, innovation is something very important, and that is market-driven solutions. We don't need regulation, we need innovation. The third point is quite interesting. Their case is China, which is a state-driven development. Innovation is a part of my strategic agenda. The US are innovation market-driven for its own interest, but they want to limit the competitors. How they limit the competitors? For instance, they're using regulations as a weapon that can implement some export controls legislations to limit, for instance, at unilateral level, to limit the export of chips. How it was possible that China is affecting our leadership? Because DeepSeek is the clear statement, the clear example. Now the narrative is that US are not leading anymore alone the AI competition. The bias, I mean at Western level or US level, is a bias of evaluators that we consider, for instance, a country that, okay, we don't care about that because it's, okay, they are maybe, what is the worst case scenario? That they will copy us. They replicate our capabilities. But in China, if you go and see, for instance, the publication impact at research level, there is a very huge impact of scholars on certain vertical sector, for instance, AI or quantum technology, and etc. In 2024, the federal authority on healthcare launched a first-track approval pathway for AI-driven drug discovery and medical diagnostics. The benefit is that we can use AI for healthcare innovation. But the cons is that the potential risk is that the bias applied to medical recommendations. But they don't care about that. They care about the benefit, the cost benefit. We can improve later. Let's use now, let's test now, and improve later. What happened with the Google bar in the European Union? Google decided to postpone the launch of a chatbot, Google chatbot, it's included in Gemini, for the stringent regulation and compliance issue to the EU AI Act and GDPR compliance. We cannot use it. I can use it using the VPN. It means that the European Union is pushing for digital divide. Because regulation first. When we talk about regulation, as I said before, we have two options on regulations. One is voluntary, but it's not a regulation, it's a recommendation. The second one is mandatory. That means that I have to be compliant, otherwise I will receive fines. These are the total cost estimated by who? But the European Union Central Bank. These are 31 billion euro of the cost of what? Of only the compliance per year. The second part is quite interesting. How much it cost the GDPR? It's like minus 5% is the effect of the GDPR. But the small IT firms, it's almost 12% negative effect. So if I need to follow the rules, I need someone that explain me the rules properly. I don't want to be a lawyer to understand the implication of rules. The rules must be accessible. When we talk about the ethical aspect of AI, we need accountability when we talk about the potential risk of cyber threats. We need accountability, for instance, to protect our own children online, for sure. But we need the check and balances. We need a balanced approach between regulation and market.